Hello again from my front porch, my warm and toasty front porch. It's kind of funny. We've got this cold weather here going on in Iowa still. It's been very cold for quite a while, and apparently it's not getting any warmer in the immediate future. They do say that it's supposed to warm up here by this, because today's Sunday, and by this next weekend it's supposed to warm up a little bit above freezing at least. That'll be nice. However, along with that then comes the possibility of more snow. Yay! Because it really hasn't warmed up enough to get rid of the snow and the stuff we have now. In fact, in my drive, I still have some ice and stuff, and a lot of parking lots around here. That's still the problem. It's just been, I am so over this weather. I am just absolutely so over this weather. You know, I'm 51 years old. I've lived in Iowa my entire life. And, you know, you'd think that I'd be used to this, but with each passing winter, it's like, I really wonder why I'm still here. So, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll have to do something about that. But seriously, it's been cold. It's been very cold, and it's like the bottom dropped out. And apparently, we're going to get another blast of cold weather. Not as bad as that polar vortex that we had before, but still not the greatest either. But I'm out here on the front porch, and I'm in shirt sleeves though, because even though I'm telling you how cold it is, it's actually very toasty warm here on the front porch because of how the windows are situated. The main part of the porch faces to the south. Then I have the windows to the east and the west here on the porch. That means the sun keeps beating in all day long, and it so warms it up nicely out here. So even in wintertime like this, where it is really chilly outside, I can come sit out here on the front porch and be in shirt sleeves and be all nice and toasty. Now the downside of that is I can't do this video very long because I've got some protection on my phone right now. I've got a believe it or not, I actually have a wash rag clipped to the phone to protect the background, because if I don't do that, the phone overheats because the sun coming in the windows is so hot and it makes my phone overheat. So anyways, obviously I'll keep this short, but I haven't done one of these videos for a little while. A lot of stuff has been going on, a lot of activity, a lot of things at work, a lot of just other things in life. But I do want to put in a little bit of a plug. I have coming up, as you all know, I'm very involved with the Filipino-American Society of Iowa, and we have an event coming up that I'm going to be sharing more about in the days to come. We have an event coming up this next Saturday, March 9th, that involves the folks up at Pi 5 and Pi 5 Pizza in Ankeny. And I would encourage you, whether you've had Pi 5 or not, this is a great time for you to go again or try it for the first time, whatever. And if you go there between 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock this next Saturday, March 9th, whatever you get, 10% of that, the proceeds will go to the scholarship fund for the Filipino-American Society of Iowa, of which I serve on that committee. And so that's it's near and dear to me, and I would be very appreciative of you doing that. And so I wanted to put in a plug for that. Again, I'm going to mention it again in the days here leading up to the 9th, because I really want to make sure people are aware of that. Also going to be putting together a little standalone video promo that has nothing to do with the front porch, but just to get that out there and get that shared. But please, I encourage you that if you live in the Des Moines, Ankeny area, and you're interested, Tuesday night, or not Tuesday, Saturday night. Remember which night it is, Paul. The 9th. I know it's March 9th. Please do try to make plans. And they have pizza, they have sandwiches, they have salads, they have lots of stuff. And that's where I get my cauliflower crust pizza, by the way, too. That's where, because being type 2 diabetic, I'm being much more mindful about what I eat. And a cauliflower crust has half the carbs of a regular crust. And honestly, it tastes just like a thin crust pizza. It doesn't taste like, say, I don't like cauliflower. Well, it doesn't taste like cauliflower. It's just they use cauliflower in making the crust, and they grind it up and use that as flour as opposed to standard flour, and that means it has half the carbs. In fact, the owner of the place, Steve Roberts, he told me that they had a group of ladies one time that got a whole bunch, that ordered a bunch of pizzas, and because they're all trying to be health conscious, and they'd got them with a cauliflower crust, and you pay an extra $3 to get the cauliflower crust. So here's the price of the pizza, and then an extra $3 on top of that to have the cauliflower crust. So they had paid that extra for all these pizzas they got for this little party that they were having somewhere, and then they got a call from the ladies complaining that they were accusing the store of ripping them off. And they said, "What do you mean you charge us for cauliflower crust pizzas, and these are not cauliflower crust? These are just thin crust pizzas." Well, no, those are cauliflower. They don't taste like cauliflower. No, they don't. They taste like regular pizza. But the great thing about Pie 5 is that the reason they got their name is because they make the pizza in 5 minutes. They have this really great product. All the ingredients are fresh. You watch them make it right there, and they have some pre-made options you can choose from. They're delicious. You can make your own, whatever, and they put it in this oven, and it cooks it in 5 minutes, and then it's out, and it's delicious. It's fantastic. They have this stuff called Magic Dust, which is a good blend of different seasonings, spices, and cheeses you can put on there. And then also, as far as like salads and sandwiches, all the same things, the same toppings that you could put on the pizzas are available for the salads or the sandwiches. So you can do whatever with that. So again, I encourage you to try to make plans this next Saturday night to stop in. And it's not, you don't have to be there the whole time. It's at any point between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. So please do that. So I would appreciate it, because again, 10% of all the sales go to our Filipino-American Society Scholarship Fund, and that would be a great thing. I would be very appreciative of that. Well, I know I'm already, just in the time I'm talking to you, I'm getting really toasty. I can feel my arm is heating up here because it's a little more in the sun, and so I have to again be careful about my about my phone here. But this week coming up, going to be a really exciting week at work, because tomorrow we have a new person joining the team. Her name is Kayla. And Kayla, I'll be introducing you, I'm sure, to Kayla at some point. I don't think I'll hit her with that right away first day. Let her get her feet under her on the job, and then I'll throw the front porch at her. But it's going to be great. Kayla Sherwood is joined Waldinger, joined our training team, and she's going to be phenomenal. She's going to be helping us do some of the create some things that are of a more virtual training nature, and that's going to be really exciting. Some stuff that we've been wanting to do, but the problem is we have all these things we want to do, but there's just not enough time for the smaller, limited team to be able to do that. So we add somebody else to the team. So we'll be starting that onboarding process with her tomorrow, and that's going to be exciting to get all of that put in place as well. So speaking of which, I have to still fine-tune a couple little things related to Kayla's starting tomorrow. We have this list. When Sherry, my current coworker, started, I put together an onboarding document to walk her through all the stuff that she needed to know, and then she could keep it as a reference tool to refer back to different things. I didn't have anything like that when I started, because I was cold. I built the built the role, and so then for when we brought Sherry on, was able to create something to better bring her in, get her up to speed faster. And so now we've taken that, and Sherry and I have worked together to rework that and make it now even more solid for Kayla, for bringing her on board too. But so I have to finish up a couple of tweaks to that. Anyway, so gonna get going, get back to that. But it's, I do kind of wish I could, maybe now it's too warm. I was going to say maybe I'll bring my laptop out here, but no, I'd have the same problem with the laptop that I'm going to have with my phone if I don't stop pretty soon. So I'll stop babbling now. I have to get, stop stalling. I have to get back to work. But it really is beautiful out here. Oh, it is nice, to have it so cold outside, but then be able to come in here in the front and you just get all warm and toasty. All right, enough of that. I'll see y'all next time from my front porch.